Hello friends, today I'll talk about birthright citizenship and why this topic is very important for US citizens. Because recently Donald Trump said we are the only country where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the US for 85 years with all of those benefits. According to birthright citizenship, anyone born in the US automatically qualifies to become an American citizen. First of all, we have to know that what is birthright citizenship. Anyone born in the US, including children of non-citizens and illegal immigrants, automatically qualifies to become an American citizen by virtue of being born on the American soil. Since the adoption of the 14th Amendment to the US Constitution on July 9, 1868, the citizenship of persons born in the US has been controlled by its citizenship clause, which states all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. But the citizenship acquired by virtue of the circumstances of birth has been in controversy for some time now, as few people are of the opinion that the US is the only country offering such a benefit and that it should be revoked. In the late 1990s, opposition arose over the citizenship when some people feared that the existing law encouraged parents to come to the United States to have children. Some once called birth tourism in order to improve the parents' change of attaining legal residency themselves. Under the current law, when the children born to the unauthorized citizen in the US turn 21, they can sponsor their family also for becoming US citizens. Trump's opposition to the policy, the revoking of birthright citizenship, was on Trump's agenda also while he was campaigning for the presidential election. In the interview with Axios on HBO, Trump said, "We are the only country in the world where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the US for 85 years with all of those benefits." It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and it has to end the continued. The US president plans to end the right to citizenship by using an executive order. In the interview, he said, "It was always told me that you needed a constitutional amendment. Guess what? You don't. You can definitely do it with an act of Congress. By now, they're saying I can do it just with an executive order," he added. However, the illegal challenges to such an executive order would force the courts to decide on a constitutional debate over the 14th Amendment. Also, changing an amendment in the Constitution would require the support of 2/3 of the US House of Representatives and the Senate and the backing of 3/4 of US state legislatures at a constitutional convention. Immigration hardliners have argued that the 14th Amendment was also intended to provide citizenship to children born in the US to lawful permanent residents, not to unauthorized immigrants or those on temporary visa. Michelle Anton, a former national security official in the Trump administration, recently argued the Washington Post that Trump could, via executive order, specify to federal agencies that the children of non-citizens are not citizens simply because they are born on US soil. Both Democrats and Republicans have introduced legislation at various points aimed at narrowing the application of the citizenship clause. Some legislators, unsure whether such act of Congress would survive court challenges, have proposed that the citizenship clause be changed through a constitutional amendment. Although changes to the birthright citizenship are in debate every few years, it is for the first time that a US president has talked about revoking it by an executive order. So the birthright citizenship is once again in debate after US President Donald Trump, in an interview to Axios on HBO, said that he wants to end the constitutional right to citizenship for babies of non-citizen and unauthorized immigrants born in the United States. Are you agree with that? Please comment below.